A land issue came to a head in Port Loyola this morning when Area Rep Gilroy Usher attempted to assist a woman in placing her home on a lot in the community. The problem is, though, that the land was promised to another person. And as it turns out, the entire plot of land has already been distributed, but yet there are no land titles that can be shown. The distribution was made by former area rep Anthony Boots Martinez, but the current rep says that since he is out of office, he cannot dictate who gets the land.
This area of land is 100% government land, right? This land consists of two parts, like two sections. You have the piece to the west. As area representative for Port Loyola, Minister Martinez got that place surveyed out, and he gave it out to whoever he wanted in the division. When they had the last election, Mr. Martinez lost. So he's no longer, he no longer has any authority to distribute government property. As the area representative for Port Loyola, we have come into this area, we cut down the trees, and we have applied for permission to survey the area, to subdivide it, so that we can give it out to the residents of Port Loyola. Now, whatever intention Mr. Martinez had when he was the area representative, that has no say now.
When Martinez heard what was happening, he and the proposed residents came out to claim their land. According to the former minister, the area was a swamp before these Port Loyola residents spent the past couple of years clearing and filling the land.
Last year, we were given permission to survey this plot of land for the people of Port Loyola, of which the land was filled. The surveyor is still working. A matter of fact, the surveyor asked for it to be easier for us to fill the land for the people, of which we did. And I need to make this abundantly clear. No filling was paid for here by government, I believe. You go check for our records. The payment for this filling was done by Port Loyola Housing for the Poor on behalf of the people of Port Loyola. And each lot was allotted here to the people of Port Loyola.
And while the former area rep may seem like the savior of his past constituents, Usher says he's only interested in saving himself, since he's accused of fraudulently selling one of the plots. The current rep also accused him of wanting to take some land for himself.
After I came back here, a gentleman came and told me, you see this land right there, so? He said, they sell me it for $30,000. He said, but I don't got no papers. He paid $30,000 for the land there and half right, but no papers, right? So I told him, guess what? I'm an understanding person. We will get the place subdivided, and since you have already built the house there, right? I will make arrangement to leave you with that portion. And the same thing with this person here. He already built the foundation there. So I told him I will leave you with it. But in the other instances, the person they need to follow the normal procedure in applying for a piece of land. It's a high possibility that this very spot here, maybe one or two persons would have gotten, but the majority of these parcels right here would remain with the former area representative, because he has a pattern of doing that. So to say that for the people of Port Loyola, nothing could be further from the truth.
In the end, the residents have no land papers and so have no legal claim. But Martinez says they're entitled to the land and that natural justice should take precedence.
They have legit expectation. They were given the authority for land department to fill the lots, and in turn they will get it. They were given the legal authority at the time, so they have a thing when you're natural justice.
Nothing in writing though. It was just like an oral agreement that you fill this land, you will get a fee.
This is the permission. This is the permission. The sketch plan for the Ministry of Natural Resources. And if you notice, Ian, have all the recipients of the land.
But since the land is still government land and Mr. Usher is part of the government, is he not breaking any laws to allot the land to other residents since there is no land title?
Legit expectation. If I tell you, go spend your money on a land there, how you just go and take it away? How you are going to go without no procedure? What happened to the cost we incur in terms of the filling? What happened to the cost we incur in terms of the people come and chop out their land and so and get it prepared for fill? So who have a good case?
We spoke to the residents who worked to turn what was once a swamp into livable land. One resident has already built a foundation and is hoping she gets to keep it, while the other has claim to the plot where Usher was placing the aforementioned house.
Well, I feel it for everyone. I feel it for myself. I feel it for everyone who is trying, you know. Everyone have the money at this moment for put up something for themselves. So everything take time for put up whatever they need for put up for themselves, you know. So it really rough and I feel it for everybody. And I feel it for myself same way too because we the try. And then I pray to the Almighty that they not come to take away nothing from us because, you know, we waiting for this for so many years to make the come and just take it and then we out of our own pocket we invest. Me and my husband invest out of our own pocket to start something for our kids.
Mr. Usher me meet we back already and he tell we he no want nothing to do with the land. He say he just want help we understand. Now he come here to bring one house to put on the land. And it look like that part of my land too. And I live back here so much years and Mr. Usher know me. He even come and say that house. He knows somehow we help and vote for and thing. But he still want to come take the land from we.
The residents say they're ready and willing to go to court if it comes to that, which it may, since Usher is adamant that these residents need to apply for the land like every other citizen. Courtney Menzies, 7 News.